G'day everybody and welcome to Life Goes On Season 2 Episode 4. We are almost into the second hand, so we've got one more to go for 5 and then off we go to 6. Mate, Duxy.
Yeah, mate.
It's a surprise. No, it's not.
No.
It can't be a surprise. Welcome to you, Duxy. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to film this with me. We're going to be doing a wrap-up, or a wrap of Melbourne Fan TV,
of the AFL.
Exactly, of the AFL. We're not going to be doing
the AFL Women's is still going ahead.
That's correct, yep. We're not going to be doing AFLW yet, but we're going to do a full wrap of what the season gave us and what we're doing at the moment and potentially the future of Melbourne Fan TV, which I know
everyone was wanting to know.
Exactly, everyone wants to know that. But yeah, firstly, we just want to mention our sponsor at Do Not Disturb today. Let's just take a quick listen to the advertisement. For Life Goes On Season 2, we have a sponsor at Do Not Disturb, a gym clothing brand that provides the most unique oversized tees for a better performance in the gym. Join their email list to stay up to date with the next drop, whilst also receiving exclusive offers and deals. Do Not Disturb makes life easier in the gym. Head over to the links provided for free shipping off your first purchase. Now, back to the show. So, Duxy, you were back from Perth, from the AFLW.
Yes.
How was that? I saw on Bomb, Bomb, the weather app, 31 degrees, 32 or something. Explain, how are you feeling? You had to be shirtless, surely.
No. They wouldn't have allowed me to do that anyway, but...
Criminal activity.
Yeah.
How was it, though? Was it good?
It was good.
I drove you to the airport.
Yeah. Funny thing about that, people believed that you were coming with me from that video. Yeah,
so Duxy put out a video because I drove him to the airport just for all the stuff that he's done for me, and I thought, why not just... do something nice for the great man himself. And you put up a video and everyone thought that we were just parking at the airport where I was just dropping off Duxy. And it was good fun, mate. It was good fun dropping you off, and there were a few tears coming down my face, hoping that you'd come back to Melbourne. You wouldn't stay in Perth. They wouldn't hold you, would they?
No, I hope not.
Yeah, but no, it was a good time. What about your family? You went over with them. Did they enjoy it? What was it? Cousins?
My auntie my cousin and auntie.
Yep. So they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What did you get up to? Tell me before game day, because you went up a few days before.
Well, we went to the Fremantle Market.
Yep.
To look around and had a look. It was good places. I got so we could have these were new coffees. They had tiramisu coffee beans.
Ooh.
Also, Jack Daniel's coffee.
Hey, you'd be straight onto that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I bought some home.
Yeah. That's good.
There's also a lot of shoppings, like stuff. Like there was this new belt that looked good. I could have got it, but they didn't have the size enough for me. As in, I wanted it for Melbourne colours.
Yeah. But
the only one that was right was just plain, and I don't like plain.
Yeah, fair enough. So you didn't get it?
No. There was a honey market area, or a honey store.
Yeah. Got honey there? Just simple bee juice?
No, I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to bring it back over.
Yeah, fair enough. I forgot to mention, Mark isn't with us today. He's off doing something else. I think he's working at the moment because we're filming this during the afternoon. So whilst you're in Perth, we'll do the review now if you want. And this could also mean something for the future, because I know I've been holding off about doing this fan TV stuff. And we'll get into that later in the podcast. But you want to unveil some particular merchandise?
Yes. I went to South Fremantle Marketplace. And it's basically the store is called Free A T-shirts.
Shout out to them.
So
let's reveal.
I ended up getting.
I can hold your mic, mate. I'll hold it for you.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Go for it.
This is
For those watching, Duxy's just revealing it now. Oh, How sexy's that? Melbourne Fan TV, you heard it there with the microphone. Yep.
And on the back as well.
And on the back. Good call, because I remember you messaged me. You said, should I put it on the back? And I think I just said, no, just do front. But
I thought...
You didn't apply to orders and demands, so you decided to do it on the back.
Yeah, but I thought... No, they can't see us from the front. They won't be able to see us from the back.
Right.
So,
And
thought, yeah.
So when... Again, and I'm going to get into this, actually, I may as well just get this into it as soon as possible so I don't keep holding it off. But for the summer times, if we do the fan TVs,
yeah,
it's good for round 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And also middle of the year when we go up to the Gold Coast or Perth, for example, it's always warm there. We can wear the T-shirts there. We don't have to wear just regular T-shirts. But you people think that I actually got only for me. Oh, what did you get? Hey!
One for you, Geordie.
Hey, get around them. Get around them. Whilst we do that, we're going to take a really quick miniature break, and we're going to put these on.
Yes, we are.
All right, let's go. All right, we are back. For those that can see, we're obviously wearing the fancy. This is a perfect size. What size did you get me? A large?
Yeah, large.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Well, I appreciate your thought of doing it, and yeah, I'll tell you what, the design's awesome. I like the little white patches in the fan, like the that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
but yeah, the little fades and all that. So
you designed it originally,
yes,
and then I just went to the store and said, "This is what I would like it on the shirt."
Yep.
Are you able to get it done? He said, funny enough, he said, "Yeah, I can get it done Tuesday."
No, you're not there.
I'm like, is it possible? Sometime today.
Yeah.
So basically, I waited about an hour, picked it up, and yeah.
What did the guy think of it? Did he
enjoyed it.
Did he question it?
No, he said, "Oh, what's this?" And I told him about
the filming we did.
Our stuff.
Yep.
I gave him a business card.
You had a business card, did you?
And he's probably watching this, and I told him I'll give him a shout out.
Yeah, exactly.
So here you go, Stu.
We'll tag them in the links. Thank you again, Stu, and the team at, what is it?
Freo T-shirts.
Freo T-shirts. For, again, designing this, we're going to hand out plenty more or potentially customise more.
Yes.
For the fans out there. So, enough of the T-shirts whilst we just continually wear these tops or podcast. Yeah, we're going to decide the future of Fan TV. So, I hate to say it, but it's still on my mind because Duxy knows, and a few of my mates that are listening or tuning into this podcast know, but I'm going to start applying for other social media roles, whether that would be at Melbourne or for other clubs. But I'm definitely applying for some sort of roles. Not saying I'm going to get them. If I don't, bang, we're back to this. We're back to doing our usual business. But if I do happen to pick up either an AFL, VFL, doesn't have to be AFL, VFLW, that's one that played during the men's. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. Because the AFLW don't. I think the VFLW do play during the men's season. Then I will have to sacrifice the work for Fan TV and do the job that I inspire to do. So, although that's probably going to come as a shock to many people, I hope that decision is respected. And again, mate, I'm still so young, and I've thought, I can't leave you in a way. So, I'll still apply, but if I don't get the job, I won't be too disheartened because I know I've always got this to come back to. So, that's the news until February. I'll find out. So I'll find out a month before the footy season whether I've got the the job or placement. But yeah, what are your thoughts on it? Obviously, you still want me to be there with you, and you still get people coming up. I was at the Hawthorn Hotel yesterday, Hawker Tuesday nights. I don't go there all the time, and I had a lot of people come up to me, and I'm not even just saying that out of the, taking the piss. Genuinely, about 10, 15 people came up to me. They said, "Where's Duck?" Did you get a photo, actually, from one of the guys? He sent you a photo. We had, a photo, but you weren't there. This was last night.
I don't know.
Maybe you didn't get a photo. Or maybe it's in your requested. But
yeah, it's probably in the request on the Facebook. Or, no.
Instagram.
On Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. And he genuinely said, can you, Duxy, please do next year? And I said, look, I explained to him, look, I want to do next year, but just for my own personal sake, I'd love to keep expanding on what I think I can do more in the media. So, yeah, it sort of takes a hit a little bit. Like, I want to do it for the people, but I also got to think about myself, which is really important. But, yeah, what are your thoughts on it? Do you get a little bit teary, a bit upset sometimes? Or
Yeah, but hey, it's part of life, really.
Well, I mean, you can still do the TikToks, or if, I don't know, we could pass down the tradition to Seb. What is it, Seb, that's in the cheer squad? Is it from Wangaratta way? He does the umpiring. Is that Seb?
Oh, no, that's...
How have we forgotten? We got a mental blank. But we can do, like, I don't know, for example, like a Ryan or something. I don't know, like, for example, like some of the cheer squad members. But that's the news. Yeah, and I've spent a couple minutes on it, but I think it's very important because this will decide the followers and the YouTube channel and the TikTok accounts, because, yeah, I don't want it to come to an end, but I also...
Yeah, watch out, look out for the comments that will be saying...
Oh, yeah, well, get ready. Here we go. So, but no, overall, mate, what a season it was. Unbelievable season.
Yeah.
We kicked off, with the Dogs? We started with the Dogs. What was a highlight through that? Probably the footy was just back, wasn't it?
Yeah, footy was back. We won quite convincingly.
Yep.
We
had a few salty, and I don't like saying salty, but we had a few Dog supporters that didn't really care, which I think they did. But
no, but I remember the fan TV guy, the guys that were going on about how well we played against them.
Yeah. There are some great Dog supporters out there. I really respect the Bulldogs fan base. So
the reason with my tattoos, and I told him, he said they're good ones, but they should be including white in them. And I said, nah.
Nah, get the full colours, mate.
Yeah.
Nah, it's good. And then we went to the Gabba. I went to the Gabba,
You went to the Gabba?
Yep, that was...
And the power went out.
The power just shut off. I wish I could have a sound effect or like a video effect that would... Power effect.
and what actually happened when Max Gawn kicked it?
When he kicked it...
Oh, no!
The power went off. Yeah, no, that was crazy. And, I don't know if I should really bring it up, but people genuinely thought a bit of it was to do with terrorism. Which
really?
Actually shocked me. I knew it wasn't terrorism and it wasn't.
Yeah, actually, no, commentators actually said that too.
People genuinely thought it was an attack, but no, you could see the bloody light on fire. So that was really interesting going to that. I was a part of history being at that game, which is really funny. But yeah, but we went down by 11 points after having
our first quarter killed it.
Yeah, we had a 6-goal last quarter,
Yeah.
or 6 goals in a row or something like that. But
round 3 we had...
What's going on here? That's not...
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, hang on. I've done the Dogs and Melbourne. Hang on. That's all right. We had... what was round 3? Sydney. We had Sydney.
Sydney at home, yeah.
Pumped them. That was good fun. We had Clayton Oliver's grandma.
Yes.
That was a very funny moment. So who told us that? Was it you that knew Clayton Oliver's grandma, or was it just she just said, I'm Pat and I'm Clayton Oliver's grandma? I can't remember.
I can't remember, but yeah, it was a good interview.
Yeah. I feel sorry for her friends because I feel like we just took the focus on Pat and that was it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That was funny. We smashed Sydney
The funny thing was she mentioned about the haircut.
Only because you told me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you quickly said, Jordan mentioned Clayton's haircut, see what she thinks, and then we put up as a TikTok and, yeah, it blew up, which was awesome. Clayton Oliver, we still love your haircut, mate. I can keep it. I like
keep it.
Long hair's good.
Yeah.
West Coast, round 4.
And West Coast up to us, we didn't go.
We didn't go, so that was the only game we missed. I was that tempted to go. I was about maybe a click away.
Why didn't you?
It was the flight. I left it way too late. So flights are like $1,000 and all that coming back. I'm like,
well, not if you book early.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, actually, no. Now, the reason why I know.
Why's that, Duxy?
The lead up to what next round is.
Well, that's why.
Gather round, that's why.
Gather round. We'll skip the Perth one. We smash West Coast as well and go to gather round with Duxy and myself. But I'll tell you what, mate, that was one of the strangest games I've ever witnessed in the last 3 or 4 years as a Melbourne fan. We lost by 27 to Essendon. I think this was the first time in that 3 or 4 years that Melbourne's conceded 104 points to an opposition.
Yeah.
Shocking. And it was wet. That didn't help. We were drenched.
Yep.
We did fan TV after. Anthony wasn't happy because he hates Essendon, which is fair enough. I don't have an issue with Essendon, but...
But tell us, what was the highlight of that weekend, though?
Training.
The training, yeah.
We went
I
to the
agree.
training, so we got invited to the training session. Well, we didn't get invited.
Well,
So it was an open
anyone
training.
could have went, because it was announced on social media.
Yep. And we could film, obviously. And Duxy did some interviews.
Yeah.
And for those that haven't watched it, it's on my YouTube channel under funny demon player interviews, something like that. And Stephen May was the first one, or was it? No, it was Gorney. And Gorney goes, "Are you a presenter, Duxy?"
Yeah, that's right.
And I've gone straight away, all right, Gorney's on the same page as us. Like, that is awesome. He's just ready to have a laugh.
Yeah.
He's smiling. He's ready to go. He wasn't playing that game as well.
No, we needed Gorney that week.
Exactly. But... yeah, he absolutely loved the interview, and that one again blew up on TikTok, which we were happy with.
The funny thing was,
Brody Grundy.
Grundy didn't know
Your name.
Didn't know my name, but he didn't know who he played for.
How do you not know who you play for, Brody? You play for Melbourne, you don't play for Essendon.
And now he plays for Sydney.
Yeah, Brody, we might put that up on you on you one day, but yeah, he goes, "Yes, we're going to beat Melbourne," or something like that. Oh, just leave it.
Okay.
We're going to beat you. We're going to beat...
Sydney.
No, we're going to beat Essendon.
Oh, yeah, we're going to beat Essendon and not Melbourne.
And not Melbourne.
Because you play for Melbourne, anyway.
Exactly. But, yeah, it was such a funny experience that weekend, mate. It was good fun. The weather was all right. It wasn't the best, but still was good. Melbourne, Richmond, Anzac Eve. I reckon that was top 5 for my interviews. Favourite games to interview. Favourite fan TVs.
Yeah.
What would you think? Because everyone was just so up and about. We only won by 15.
We were up and
18,
about.
sorry. Yeah, we only won by 18. And everyone was just so excited. We almost lost the mic, first of all.
Yeah.
And that was straight away when we filmed. And I'm thinking, oh my God, here we go.
But thank you to that lovely lady for
finding it, yeah.
For finding it.
Yeah, she didn't want the hug, but fair enough. That's okay. I'll just accept the high five. That was one of the best ones. Then we go to North, which, you know what, I do feel so sorry for North fans that episode. And credit to North fans that came on. I fully respect that. I know it's not hard after your team gets pumped by 90 points. I go to Gold Coast. We narrowly win by 5 points. I think we should have lost that game, mate. That was we got out of the box quickly, but Gold Coast came hard strong. So
what was it like being in the Gold Coast?
It was good
for
fun.
that game?
Oh, very good fun. I love going to Heritage Bank, as it's called now, not Metricon.
Yeah.
So I actually call it Heritage Bank, and I like the name of it. And I'm a firm believer that watching footy in the Gold Coast will slowly increase. And, you know, Gold Coast are slowly getting better. They're getting there, but it was good fun. The weather was perfect. The cheer squad was up and about.
What about when they kick goals, the tune of...
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I don't know if they played that. They played a few times. They didn't play it at the start, I don't think. Don't know. But, yeah, that was fun. Hawthorn round 9. We absolutely pumped them. What game was this? I don't recall this one. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, this is when Hawthorn came back sort of within the third quarter. So that was a chill one. I think that was our first ever episode at Gate 1.
Yes.
And we don't like Gate 1.
Why is that?
Don't know. It's just not a good filming spot.
No, that's right. Yeah,
for those that don't know, Gate 1.
But we like the G. We don't have anything wrong about other gates, but we don't get much room at Gate 1. That's what we're saying.
Yeah. And there's only one exit, whereas at Gate 4 there's multiple exits to get to the train stations or get around the stadium in a way. So that's why Gate 4 we love. I go to Adelaide. And this was just crazy, this game. I thought Melbourne in the box seat in the last quarter to win it.
We could have snuck it.
And I was so confident, but then Connor Rosie kicked the winner. It was absolutely teeming with rain again in Adelaide. So I've got a thing for watching Melbourne in Adelaide when it's raining. And since, you know when it's raining and everyone's all rugged up and they're not really moving as much, they're just still because it's cold. That was a lot of Port fans were like that, whereas us, like myself, Dad, Ryan, and a few of the other boys as well, Matt, Keno, Robbo and all them, and Riley, we were just so up and over. We were like, fuck, we're loving this. This is awesome. We're the only fans in this area. We're just loving it. But, oh my gosh, did we cop it after. I walked out straight away, as in when I walked to the hill, so that's still in the stadium. I walked to the hill and I'm just getting the bird at me because they see me with a microphone and they're just giving it to me. And I'm like, shit, here we go. But it wasn't a bad episode. It was really good. I think a lot of the Port fans liked what we were doing. So yeah, we lost by 4 points there. We had a bit of a stinky patch around this time. Lost to Freo. I reckon that was
another rainy day.
I reckon that was one of the worst episodes.
And
that one.
I'm not blaming the name.
Oh yeah.
But we will know. But not blaming the name.
Yep. Nam, we believe, has a significant impact on.
But there will be people that will be commenting and saying, "Oh, come on, Duxy, you are blaming the name," with that comment. Anyway.
Well, we'll skip through that, but we use the same name for Carlton and we win that. We didn't play well.
Yes.
It's probably the ugliest game I've ever seen this year. We win 61-44. I can't remember much of that fan TV. What was any highlights there? Maybe. I think we saw Jen again. She made a lovely appearance.
Yeah.
After her appearance when Cozzy kicked
was
up
that
in
the time we met the besties, or no, the week time after, wasn't it?
Yeah, it would have been another time.
Anyway.
Yep. Yeah. But the main one that I reckon we'll spend a few minutes on is the Melbourne-Collingwood game, the King's birthday clash. Mate, I woke up at 7 o'clock. I was so excited. I was ready to go. I listened to the debrief podcast a few days before the game. And I was so confident we were going to win that. I was really excited. You, however, you were nervous, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were really nervous, whereas I was nervous inside.
I'm always nervous King's Queen's birthday.
Yeah. So yeah, we won that, and I was so happy. I was felt like I was on top of the world. We got Bernie Vince on, which actually just summed up the night.
Yeah, but what about earlier on in the day?
We did some filming.
Yeah, at
Fed Square for the Freeze MND, which was very nice. We did some interviews there. We talked to a lot of people. A lot of people wanted to know what we were doing, and that was good fun. So we had a great time at the King's birthday clash. Anything you want to say on the King's birthday? No? Yeah.
No, just
great game.
Great game, and keep fighting, Neil.
We go down to the Cattery, where I have never seen us win a game down there. It's been, I think, 4 games now, maybe 5. I'm trying to think. I think maybe 4 games I've been down there now, and I haven't seen us win. So, yeah, that was another.
Haven't seen us win. Oh, Melbourne.
Melbourne. Melbourne down in Geelong. Sorry. So yeah, we got Hamish McLaughlin on after that. That was a good time. But again, it was raining, and I don't know what the go was, but
no,
it was crazy. I'll go to Alice Springs, and that was so fun. Like, I've been to Alice Springs before, not for a footy game though. And again, it was raining. The amount of times we're playing in the rain,
time we play
so
in rain,
unfair.
We lose.
I know, it's so unfair. I don't get it. It was a good game to watch if you were there, and if you're a first timer, because it was just cool to see, just pretty much like local footy. But yeah, lost by 2 points. I knew when Kelly kicked that goal with about 2 minutes to go, I'm like, 1 minute even. I'm like, nah, we're not winning it. So I'm like, here we go. The curse of interstate is coming back for me. I was down at the beach for this game, but I came up last minute to see Melbourne taking on the Saints. That was good fun. I saw you in the cheer squad from where I was sitting.
Yeah.
Level 2. Oh, level 2, I'm posh. And yeah, we had a good win there. We had Cardman on.
Cardi, yeah. Fantavia's going all right.
Yep. He liked it. That was our first game at Marvel as well.
Yeah.
Crazy.
First and only game at Marvel.
Well, that's exactly right. I feel very privileged with that situation. Round 18, Melbourne-Brisbane by far would have to be the game of the year for me, if not King's birthday. What a comeback. When Cozzy kicked that goal to reduce it within 3 goals maybe, and there was still 10 minutes, I reckon. I actually said to Matt, and if Matt's listening, he can back me up on this. I said to him, I've got a feeling we're going to win. And when Jake Melsham took that mark, I'm like, there's no way he's missing it. Kept it low, but boy, I was up and about. That was good. What was the cheer squad like for that game?
That was good. It was loud. Yeah.
It's good fun.
Speaking of Brisbane,
yes, Duxy.
like, what's your opinion on the Brisbane at the Gabba when the players kick goals?
Yep. Country road and all that.
Yeah, Country Road. Your opinion on that?
I personally don't mind it. As a opposition supporter that did watch Melbourne take on Brisbane at the Gabba, it personally pissed me off, which I think is what they're intending to do, is to make it the Gabba a fortress, which they have.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, to be honest. And the Gabba, I mean, the lifestyle's different. They're a bit more relaxed by the beach, you know what I mean? So for those Brisbane fans or viewers listening, I personally don't mind it. Do you?
I love it. I in fact got behind them.
Yep.
In the grand final.
Yep.
Sitting up with the Brisbane the players from Brisbane and their families for the grand final.
Very nice, Duxy. Very nice. Round 19, see us beating Adelaide by 4 points. That was close. That was too close.
Yeah.
Sunday, yeah, that was a good time. I think it was a bit of a... I can't remember that fan TV as much. It was... Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't think I was there. I
Maybe
was
not.
sick.
That's right. You were sick for a few of them.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that. So, that's right. You were sick and you made your return. No, you didn't. You made your return.
Carlton one.
Carlton one. But we beat Richmond. That was a fun one.
Tell us about that one.
It teamed down with rain, mate. It
as soon as you started.
Yeah. When Mac pressed record, it just went. It bucketed down, mate. And I said to Mac, no, just stay out. We won't be long. I'm just protect the camera. I'll protect the mic, and we'll get a few people. But it really came down. And for those that watched that Fan TV episode, wow, that was nothing I would have ever expected to do, and especially film outside. But we got to film in the G first time. I know that we're not really allowed to do that, but it was still good fun to film against the Tigers. A big win, and Petty's 6 goals, I think. Saw us take the dub. And then we had North down in Hobart. That was fun. I really enjoyed the North one. It was good spending some time at the local pubs that they have. What else? You catch a ferry to the ground, for those that don't know.
Yeah.
Have you done that? Did you do that when you went over there a few times?
No, I have never done that. Catch a ferry to the ground.
Yeah, so they have this express. It's free. Just go straight to the ground. About a 15-minute walk from the ferry onwards. That was good fun. I enjoyed it. The hill was really cool. And then your return to football came when Melbourne lost to Carlton by 4 points. A controversial decision with Petrarca, which still has me questioning if that did go through, where would we be now? We'd be sitting top 2, I reckon. But
well, Carlton besties, we met them as well.
We saw them. They're lovely, lovely ladies.
And they even actually said that was a goal.
Well, doesn't that...
But anyway...
Put a bit of extra sting to the arm or something.
Yeah.
Or the heart. But that's all right. We go down that game. I thought that was the game where, we're going to really strive these next...
We needed that game. Month. We needed to win that game.
I know. That's why I was like, we need to win the next. So we beat Hawthorn again. That was fun. Then we go to Sydney, over in Sydney, and I'm thinking, oh no, here we go at half-time or three-quarter time.
Yeah, you went to that with
my old man.
Yeah, and
just
then
old man and Cardi.
Had a special guest.
Who was that? Cardi. Yeah, Cardi.
Because he went to a game.
He went Brisbane, St Kilda before.
And then went to Sydney, Melbourne, that's right.
That was good fun. I really liked the SCG. That was my first time watching footy at the SCG, so I really enjoyed that. But, yeah, we got away with the win there. Little did I know, this was the last win that it was going to be, and we shall end the episode right now. We got to go through those last 2, mate, as much as it sucks. But Collingwood, yeah, that was crazy. Those TikToks that I put up before the final series, I didn't know the reaction of the Pies fans that I was going to get from them.
Yeah.
And, man, as soon as I pulled out that camera, after the game, after we lost, I copped it. I absolutely copped it, and I will never forget the stuff they'll say. I'm not going to repeat it on the podcast because it shouldn't be said, but that was incredible, man. I couldn't believe how seriously the Pies fans took those TikTok videos because they were just a piss take.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was a little bit flat. I was a little bit upset in a way. I definitely didn't want to film this game than the Carlton one the week after because I knew Melbourne had to go the hard way, and I knew that if we did beat Carlton, going to the Gabba was going to be a stretch for me. It would have tested me really mentally. But yeah, you were good enough to come out and do the Collingwood one, mate. I thought you weren't going to do it for a second.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, I know your thoughts are going in your head, Duxy. But yeah, so we get the second chance and lose to Carlton by 2 points, and you and I were both in front of that Blake Acres goal. And as much as everyone was probably like so upset, I was just shattered in a way that it's come to an end.
Yeah,
like,
but
after all those after all those games that we've done and we've been to, the travelling, for that moment to occur, I've just gone, oh shit, this is it. So I was energized. I was actually energized to film this fan TV because I'm like, right, let's make this an absolute banger. I'll be energized. I'll be up about. I'll be a true supporter and, you know, get out there, cop it, still support my team and all that. But yeah, I think that was the toughest night. Not gonna lie, than Collingwood.
Yeah. Also, I was watching the replay. Imagine that last bit was called a block against the Carlton other player. Melbourne free kick.
Yep.
And then Melbourne have the minute left to go or whatever. And Melbourne go on to win. But
yep, wasn't good.
It wasn't the result, and yeah.
We absolutely copped at that game, but hey, you know what? It only makes us fuel for next year. So I'll give you a high five. What a season it was for you and me, especially for you, because you've been the brick, mate. You've been the guy that has you're the guy that's been there for me when I need you. Because I said to myself, I can't do this by myself. I'm happy to go interstate by myself, but if I was to do it at the G, at least people know you. But what an unbelievable experience it was this year. By far the best year I've ever had for my footy season. What about you?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Tend to agree.
Yep, exactly. Well, we might wrap that up, mate, because it's on 30 minutes. Yeah, what an unbelievable talk it was with Duxy. That was our sort of recap of the season. I hope we got through a little bit of it. Any final words you want to say?
Just hopefully that we do one better. Go better.
Yeah, finish fan TV
and also
with the premiership maybe.
Go the AFLW.
Yep.
And thoughts on Jack Billings being announced.
That's one thing we didn't go through, but we're running out of time now. But yeah, Billings, McAdam, Fullerton, good pickups. I'm very happy with that. So let's expand on their abilities and win that bloody flag we need, yeah?
Yeah.
Good man. Good stuff, brother. Good to see you, okay? Thanks, Duxy, once again for joining me for episode 4. I'm Jordan. That's Shaun Dux. Your Melbourne Fan TV boys will be signing off right now. Cheers, guys.